If you are not, you will become one before you leave today. That's how this works. We give you brunch, you give us money. So we can do the important work that we need to do. I am also the current vice chair of the board of directors, and I'm here to talk today about why we brunch. Why brunch? Higher Heights has been brunching since 2012, gathering women, black women from across the country, and our friends online and offline. These brunches create a space for black women to be informed so that we can share our stories, we can strategize together and take action. The goal of our brunches are to discuss the latest in politics and policy uniquely from a black woman's perspective, as well as to highlight our political leadership. Now let me be clear, not everyone can brunch. Brunching is often a privileged activity, and I would be remiss if I did not point out that not everyone who is impacted by the work that we do can be here in this room today. So if we think about the things that are happening right now, like I said earlier, it's wild out here. The increasing wealth gap that disproportionately impacts our communities. Just when we think about this administration's policies and how they impact people writ large, let alone the black community. I'm not allowed to go down that rabbit hole, but you get my drift. Taking time for brunch is a way for us to engage, and it's one of the ways that we can, Rights Leadership Fund, are building the collective political power of black women, from the voting booth to elected office. We have created the hashtag Black Women Lead movement, which is building a national network to invest in black women's political leadership. We help to recruit, train, and support black women running for office. And we are mobilizing black women voters through our hashtag Black Women Vote campaign, and creating the environment for black women to run growing networks of members, voters, activists, and supporters. We are helping to shape and drive a national narrative about black women's political power and helping black women lead at all levels of democracy. Now, we don't do that work in a vacuum, and in fact, we have inherited a legacy of greatness from those who came before us. And so we're going to take a moment to honor Shirley Chisholm. This year marks the 50th anniversary of her run and election to Congress, making her the first black woman to serve in the House of Representatives. Today, we celebrate the gains that we have made, but we know that there's a lot of hard work left to be done to ensure that black women claim our seats at the table and demand our return on our investment in the form of policies that will build economically thriving, safe, and healthy communities. Now, this past December, remember I talked about it's wild out there, a special election for the Senate seat in Alabama. We woke up to a chorus of, "We have to thank black women! Black women saved us! Woo!" Right. Well, apparently black women had to come out in record numbers to keep a pedophile out of the U.S. Senate. And Higher Heights' response to that is, you know what? Don't just thank black women. Support black women. Invest in black women. Amplify black women. Lift up black women.